Well, you see the caption, right, people? You know what time it is. Another episode of working hard, to get ahead and only to starve. That's how it feels in a lot of cases. So it says, this young lady looks like to me she's in her 20s. Now, don't forget, stay out of trouble, go to school, go to college, and if you work hard, you're going to get that dream. Don't forget, a dream is not reality. A dream doesn't always equal reality. You know what I mean? It's a dream. So now we know that the dream is going to remain a dream because for most people, it's just not going to be a reality. Young woman, I work 2 jobs, 50 hours plus a week, and still can't afford to live on my own. 2 jobs, 50 hours a week. So working so hard just to stay in the parents' apartment. Now add that on for most people. Goodness forbid that you have student loan debt in October. It's like literally, I mean, seriously, literally today is what, the September 29th. So it's like literally around the corner. Around the corner. So if you were to get an apartment, you'd have to pay rent, deposit, first and last month, all that stuff, move in, furniture, utilities, student loan debt, car insurance, your transportation, gasoline, insurance, oil changes. Depends on where you're going, toll, and then food. So 50 hours is just not enough. So that you just have to stay home with your parents or get a roommate. This is unprecedented. I've just never seen it. It shouldn't be this so hard. I mean, seriously, it's like an act of Congress just to qualify for an apartment. Just to, I mean, I've never seen this prior to now. Just, we're not saying to go ahead and get a mansion, just, an apartment. It shouldn't be that hard. I was telling someone yesterday, yo, it doesn't make any sense, to be honest with you. It doesn't make any sense to go ahead. I'm like, try to find a way to keep the home, keep your house, because if you go get an apartment, if you're cash strapped now to keep the house, you go get an apartment, what's going to happen? You got to have the deposit first and last month rent, and you already broke the lease last time to move into a house, and that's going to be a factor. You may not even qualify. Then you look at it, when you add up what you're paying for a house, paying for the apartment, you might as well keep the house. Because you know why? You're paying almost the same thing. Almost the same thing. And that's why the person went and bought a house to begin with. That was the whole reason behind it, because it was ridiculous. So it's like, hey, I might as well get a house, because at least that way you're building equity into your home. An apartment, you're just renting. But that was the whole idea of getting the house, because it's like, hey, the equity, let's get that up. And now look what's happened. Now look what's happened. You do all that, great. Gotta move. You move into a house, you're great, and yeah, the job goes under. The job goes under. What are you supposed to do? Working hard. If you're not being starved out at the gas pump, it's the food at the grocery store. And in a lot of cases, people are being basically starved out of life. No joke. Starved out of the norm just to go and get a regular job and get an apartment. That's the norm. Basically being starved out of life, your current lifestyle. And guess what? We are all on our own. I'm not hearing about any solutions here in America or abroad. No solutions. Where's the economic stimulus package for the inflation? Hey, maybe it's just like MJ. Remember what he said? They don't really care about us. The proof is in the pudding. So this is the norm. You get old, you get older, you get out of college or out of high school, you get a job, get an apartment. That's it. Normally, when it's a young person just getting out, the major issue you may have is that maybe having to have a cosigner. That's not even it. It's about the affordability. So yeah, a dream. Don't forget, a dream is not reality. Reality is we're all pretty much living and seeing a nightmare. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.